Everyone get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, time for another viewer spotlight. This time it's the AMX 5100, the first of the French autoloader heavies. You'll get your hands on this thing at tier 8. Now I'm not especially fond of this, but I've vowed to myself I will get better, and we are looking at a replay from Timea 11, hopefully I've pronounced that right, who it's a good replay for seeing the strengths and weaknesses of this thing. It's kind of it'll show you that, and he plays it pretty well as well. And there's a little bit of luck involved, but I think this is more skill than anything else. This was a good match for Timea. We're starting off with a bit of monkey business with a pair of ISs on his own team. Yeah, welcome to World of Tanks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you've encountered that yourselves at some point, or been on the receiving end even. So, the first and most important thing to note is he's with two platoon mates, and one's in a Tiger 2 and one's in a Panther 2, both. Well, the Tiger 2, I think, probably more capable than the Panther 2 for its tier. Oh, right, watch this. This is nice, right. He shoots him. Type was going at full pelt, so he skids round, tracks him again, and watch this. 1, 2, all with one clip. Wasn't that a lovely double tap? But yes, as I was saying, I found myself platooning in this thing is incredibly useful because especially platooning with non-auto loaders, because you've got someone that can cover you in the long time that it'll taking to reload, especially in 5100, which is just about a 50-second reload with the top gun. It's quite bad. I mean, the gun's stats are nice otherwise, but it's 50 seconds and the shot-to-shot speed isn't that quick. So he's moving up here. There's not really much. I mean, it's just the type, and there's some other tanks further back, but this type is actually fairly isolated. So he gets the slope, and even though it's got not very good elevation or depression, it's enough, and he's able to, again, 4 shots, bam. But here you see the disadvantage of this tank. You basically trade hit points for damage. We're not even 2.5 minutes in yet. It's down to 50% hit points. You very rarely bounce. Well, this is just using these last 2 shots, very well aimed against the roof of that T2 E64. You have to make every shot count. You really do. And Timea does a pretty good job of that in this match. It's 3k damage already, 4 kills. This is way better than I've ever done in this thing. So yeah, he's moving up with the Panther. He's got some friendlies and his other platoon mate not that far behind. You got to be cautious at all times though. It's even when you're being aggressive in this thing, you have to use terrain, you have to be cautious. You have to have a little risk calculation in your head basically. Now, watch this. This is just perfect for an autoloader. Side armour, stationary target. He's taken some damage from other sources as well, so it's not even a full clip. Gone. And then the last 2 shots on this guy. So, yeah, unfortunately one of them, somebody else just secured the kill before he was able to. And he's just back down to with that reload. The burst damage of an autoloader, it's really it's doesn't. I mean, like I've said in the 1375 video, it doesn't play like any other kind of tank really. There's not much to compare it to. Yes, you can do exceptional damage in a short amount of time, but then yeah, you have to go and hide, and if your team is failing hard, you might only get 1 clip off before you die. So it's not really the fault of the tank, but that was a lucky bounce. but it's, I guess, the nature of the game and how this thing fits in. So he's being smart here. He's going back to the cap, and he realised that driving across open terrain in this thing is not a good idea. Even so, someone did get a shot off at him. Luckily, it bounced off his rear armour, which was incredibly lucky. But here we go. This is now, we're at late game now. Low health enemies, this is where autoloaders really come into their own. Because, well, you'll see, you can just pick off low health targets like flies. 7 kills, 5k damage. It's about to be 8 kills. There we go. It's got 1 in the tank, 1 enemy left. And it's an Indian Panzer, so it's not particularly well armoured enemy. So even the enemy team was praising him. And now where is he? He's around somewhere. Where could he be? Ahaha! Target sighted. There we go. 9 kills. 5.6k damage. That's how you play one of those things. And yeah, now he had things going for them, for him rather, in that he was with 2 non-autoloader platoon mates who also survived. He had a bit of luck with that first Type 59. That was you dream of shots like that, just tracking them, and then they flip round, and then you just pump the rest of the shots into them, and he got that scout at the same time. And that was extremely. That was he started as he meant to go on. Yeah, it can be a really frustrating tank, this, in my, from personal experience, but oh god, I really want to have a match like that myself. Oh well, fingers crossed. So yeah, as I said in the previous one, I did actually say in the previous one, I went on at the end about how it would be, as 1 replay a night, but there are odd occasions when I might be able to upload 2 videos, and I think actually this should be appearing right after the previous spotlight. So yeah, I'll do, I think, 1 or 2 more, and then we'll be back to the regular ones. And I'll intersperse my regular replays and reviews with these things, because I'm having fun doing them, as I've said. So leave a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more.